Lily, you've been successful at getting some great media exposure for your business, Think Dirty. What advice would you have for young founders about how to get the word out there about their business?
I think a lot of time I tell them when you talk about your founding story, really get in touch with your authentic self. It's okay to craft your story with some details, spin it a little bit, but it has to come from an authentic place. I think because my founding story really is very personal, and at the beginning I was a little bit hesitant to share it. But the moment I decided this is genuine and this really in touch with my user and my audience, once you let that guard down, I think the media sense it and they just really want to share it.
How did you go about shaping the story to get all these different media outlets excited about it?
I think you can think of it a lot of different angles. So with the interesting thing about women in tech, they do want to promote more, so that's a great angle. I think the other angle about us is I used to be in advertising. So the interesting angle would be I'm almost kind of come around the other side, being almost like a consumer advocate, which is another interesting angle to work on it as well. And also I want to see if there's any other possibility to talk about my app other than outside the tech space. So it could be beauty, it could be wellness, it could be health. So there's many other aspects you can approach the story that way.
Make it the right story for the right media outlet,
yes,
and you're going to get some interest around it.
Absolutely.
One of the things that you talk to young founders about is a quote that you love from Henry Ford.
Yes.
And the quote is, whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. Mm-hmm. Why is that an important quote?
I think for women, so many talented women founders I met, they all, capability-wise, they're 100% ready. It's all in their head that they think they're not ready, myself included. From the moment that I really want to start my business, I probably exceed all the experience I know than my male peers. However, I think in our mind, a combination factor of cultural, society bias, we just constantly convinced we're not ready. So I like that quote so much because it's really just speak to it's all in your head. And if you can change your mental model, really ram up your mental power to push it through, and then I think most women, they just can do it. And actually one of the most common thing I told younger women after, let's say, a panel discussion, the question they always ask, Lily, what else I need to do? Really, I think you're ready, you just need to do it. There's nothing else need to be done. Like no more school, no more another meetup, you just actually have to do it.
What would you like to see changed in the innovation technology ecosystem?
I think we always focusing on what else women can do. Like I said, a lot of time we have done kind of a lot of things. We try to work harder, we make ourselves visible. The other side of the equation really is the men. So I would love to see whether being a speaker on stage or audience, that really more men being involved. Most events I've been to, 98% plus are women. So I think with a lot of these event organizers, they really should make an attempt to reach out to prominent tech male leader and be just really, be a champion for women. I think also that also help target more male audience to attend. So make it not just a women in tech event, but it just happened to be an event talk about diversity. And that hopefully would shed some light on potentially some of the unconscious bias that I think that really something I would love to see change.